Today we have Brian Peterson. He is the director of the High School Rodeo that is going to be happening at St. Paul this weekend. So thank you so much, Brian, for being with us today to discuss the rodeo.
Not a problem.
And so, Brian, what is the excitement and feeling for not only competitors, but for you guys as organizers to be able to have the High School Rodeo in its proper and normal form this year?
We're looking forward to being able to have people in the stands. We did 2 years ago, the first year of COVID, we didn't do the rodeo. Last year we did it with COVID protocol, only allowed 10 contestants in the arena with their coach, which would be their parents. Had to have a protocol on travel and couldn't have concession in the building and such. And I guess everything else that goes with COVID there. This year it's open up for everything. We're really looking forward to having people in the stands cheering on their favorite contestant and watching their children or whatever, or their I guess traveling partners or whatever they have there with them. And anyone who wants to come and watch is sure welcome to. We're not charging admission or anything for it this year. So be full day of rodeo though.
So, Brian, could you just tell us which events are happening and on what day and kind of what times are we thinking about in terms of each of the events that are going to be happening here this weekend?
Friday night, we have boys cutting and working cow horse competition, which is just a cattleman's version of working cattle on a horse. That's Friday night at 7 o'clock. Shouldn't go much later than 9:30, 10 o'clock. Saturday at noon, we start with a full slate of rodeo for boys and girls, which will include pole bending, breakaway roping, tie down roping, calf rope, goat tying, saddle bronc, bareback, team roping, bull riding, barrel racing, steer wrestling also. Full slate of rodeo anyways.
And so Miss Rodeo Canada will be attending the rodeo this weekend. Kind of tell us about how you guys went about getting Miss Rodeo Canada to come out to the event and what she's going to be kind of doing for you guys and just how the feeling of being able to have such a prestigious guest at your event.
It just brings I guess a professional perspective of rodeo. That's compliments of the St. Paul Multi Club, I think 4-H club. They're the ones that have invited her to come and speak. And while she's there, she can, you can, I guess, mingle with the crowd, and she'll do a little bit of work for us in the arena if we have a horse for her to work off of. And yeah, it's a little added extra. And this year we've kind of, I guess you might say, teamed up with the 4-H club in the aspect that they want their kids to intermingle and see what it's all about. So they're going to help us out where they can.
And so, Brian, tell us about the importance of high school rodeo and kind of these smaller events being able to for sure happen in terms of the overall standings to the high school rodeo kids and also just for their development as young athletes throughout the rest of their careers in the sport.
It's the rodeo stars of the future, I would say. In the past, we've seen competitors, this is their first rodeo and they're now world champions. So watching them develop and become the competitors they are is rewarding to me. That's what I think it's all about. It's a place for them to, I guess, develop their skills in the competition or the event that they're in. And there's also scholarships involved with this, and the points to this rodeo go towards their standings for the season, which they compete for Alberta finals and then go to the Canadian finals and then go to the national finals in the States. So there's lots of reward to it also.
Thank you so much for being with us today, Brian, to talk about the rodeo.
Not a problem. Thank you for the interview, and hope to see everybody out.